Hi, I'm Adam. This is my ex-wife, Chrissy. This is our daughter, Peyton. And this is my husband, Adrian. Crazy, right?
So you want to hear about this crazy story?
So, it all started when I married your mom. She was my best friend, and we got married in 2004. About 11 months later, I was in a human sexuality class, and I had realized that I was gay, and I had to tell your mom. And it was really hard. It took a lot of courage for me to tell her. It was one of the hardest things I had to do. So one night I came home, or one morning actually, I came home and your mom just got off work. And I sat her down and I just told her I was gay.
Just like that too. I have something to tell you. I want you to know I love you, but I'm gay. That's how he told me.
I was tired of hurting, so tired of searching, till you walked into my life. It was a feeling I'd never known, and for the first time I didn't feel alone.
Were you sad?
Yeah, it was really sad. We were married. I thought that was going to be who I was married to for the rest of my life. Like, people should be married forever. And then all of a sudden, everything was going to be different. And I didn't want to believe it. I tried to tell him that he was wrong. Tried convincing him that he was not gay, which didn't go over so well. And I was really, I was sad. I was devastated.
How did Grandma and Shindy react?
Well, they were actually out of town when he first told me, so I had to wait a couple days to even talk to them. They didn't take it so well.
Well, did you go with them when, she told them?
No, not at
No,
first.
I didn't go with him when she told him. After I told her, she left really upset, and I was just really upset
Left
because
the
I knew
house? Or
Yeah, I left the house.
she left the house, and I was
to
really.
go for a walk or...
I went for a drive. I was crying.
And then I just felt really bad for living a lie and having to lie to her this whole time. And then right after I told her, I woke up the next morning and now I had to go tell my mom and dad.
How did they react?
Well, I was at my cousin's birthday party and just had this big fear of how I was going to tell them after I already told your mom, and didn't know how anybody was going to react to it. And so I told my mom and my dad in the car, and my dad said that he already had a feeling. If it wasn't that, he thought I was about to tell him that your mom was pregnant, which...
That came a week later.
So we drove to a
So
park
you were pregnant
and
with me?
But I didn't know I was pregnant when he told me he was gay. I found out a week later.
I wanted to come out before we had kids, so that way if we separated and we,
Can go our
you can go our
ways.
separate ways and still remain friends. And
I wouldn't have to worry about it?
well, I just didn't want the whole...
Kids complicate things a lot of times. So if people are going to get divorced, then if they don't have kids, then there's less complication. But God had different plans for us. Because then, surprise, a week later we found out we were pregnant.
And I mean, it was difficult, but at the same time, the best thing that's ever happened to me because I had you.
So when you told Grandma and Shiddu, how did they react?
They weren't really happy with me.
They were upset.
were really upset.
Just like how I would be upset if somebody really hurt you because I love you. They were upset because they knew I was really hurt. And they thought Mommy was crazy because I let him come to the doctor's appointments and because I knew he was going to be around to be your dad. And so I figured I might as well get used to it. You know, I didn't want to have to fight in court and battle child custodies and all that stuff. That's why we have such a good relationship because he got to be involved and everybody thought I was crazy, that I was being so nice to him. But it wasn't about him. Because that's what they used to tell me. They used to tell me I was being too nice to him. But it wasn't about him, it was about you. Because I knew that it'd be best for you to have your mommy and daddy get along. And now look, we get to go camping together, we do holidays together. We have a really good relationship. And that's why I tell you all the time that you're so blessed. Because a lot of people wouldn't be able to do that.
You're more than a lover. There can never be another. Make me feel the way you do. And oh, we just get closer. I fall in love all over. Every time I look at you.
How did you feel after you told everybody?
I felt just 100% better. I mean, like I couldn't have asked for a better support throughout all my friends and family. I mean, your mom surprised me of how strong she was through all this, and I wouldn't have the life I have today if it wasn't for her. We get along great. We have you, and everybody supported me.
And he gets to be true to himself. Just like you always got to be true to yourself. Got to be who you are. Nobody should live a lie.
For the first time, I didn't feel alone. You're more than a lover. There can never be another. Make me feel the way you do.
How did Nick and Adrian feel when you told them about it?
They were just as supportive. I mean, me and your mom both were able to still find happiness. I mean, she found the love of her life, and I found the love of mine.
And we all get to hang out together. It's like a fairy tale. Not a lot of people get to live it.
You're more than a lover. There can never be another. Make me feel the way you do. And oh, we just get closer. I fall in love all over. Every time I look at you, I don't know where I'd be without you here with me. Life with you makes perfect sense. You're my best friend.